Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to some more NIMRODS Guncraft Survivor. Today's video is going to be kind of a follow-up to the last video on the channel in which we made this crazy gun, which wasn't really all that powerful, but it's set up to be a powerful drone gun with a GoldenEye charm. The GoldenEye charm is kind of key to making the most powerful builds in the game right now. The idea is that you make your magazine size so low that you get the 4.5x bullet multiplier effect. And with this gun, you and your partner get it with this ability. In addition, this charm like series also gives you 1.1 bullet damage. You also get the vision range of your gun, and you get extra crit bonus because we're also going to be taking the charm, which is kind of the joke, because what you do is you take that and you take infinite ammo, and then you kind of like fill in the slots with the other stuff. The other important thing is the cryo magazine, the other tier 3 that we don't have, but this one's just for the drone. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna make something really dumb. Ideally, it's gonna be the strongest gun we've played on the channel. This is the known most powerful thing. Now, that said, I don't have to conform to doing the shotgun thing, because the shotgun is undoubtedly the strongest build. Like, straight up, look, it starts with 3 magazine size. It gets the penetration, so you get the extra bullet count. It's kind of crazy. We can do it with other stuff. The whole goal is just to get the magazine size very low, and rate of fire count very high. Now, if I was a greedy man, and I am, we could be tempted to try this with an SMG. You could also try it with a 50 cal. Not big on that. I think the Hydra mini missile is the one that's like tickling my fancy here. So let's go with that. And if all goes well, I'm gonna try and take a shot at El Fuego. That's what I'm gonna plan on anyway. We'll see how it goes though. First things first. These are not the droids we were looking for. We will, however, be content with a helix ring barrel, because I think it's kind of awesome. And I think with that, we can actually banish every other upgrade here. So the reason I like this is because with the no reload build, what you can do is, first of all, this lowers our magazine size, which is great. Secondly, when we use our underbarrel, it increases our bullet count by 2.5 times. And since the grenade launcher triggers its charges off of reloads, it's a natural synergy that becomes just very powerful. All right, so magazine size up, very bad. Bullet count up, kind of good. Kind of good. Maybe not the most powerful, probably crit bonus the most powerful stat here, if I had to just outright guess. This is less exciting. Splitting magazine is fantastic, but we can't take it because we're after something different. Flamethrower is not even an option. Sucker grip is pretty great, all things considered. I don't know if it's really set up to be the best build. The only reason I say that is because, like, this is more for a farming gun, I should say. Lightweight grip, on the other hand, gives you rate of fire, bullet speed, lots of bullet speed, reload speed, which is good early, because it is going to take a while before we get our instant reloads. Gives us a lot of crit chance, and then you can either go memory grip, which gets you down to this one, which once you have instant reloads and low magazine size is 150% crit bonus, which is really good. Alternatively, this one up here gives you an insane amount of credits. So I think these two grips might be like the closest things in the game as far as like how good they are. I'm actually going to take the lightweight one, and we're going to banish this because we want the cold magazine. We'll banish that, doesn't matter because we're already taking grip, and you can't use two of the same types. Although I will say I think something interesting that they could do is make a gun that allows you to have multiple of the same type of thing on the same gun. Like a gun that has 2 grips. I think it would just add for shenanigans. And one thing, we take effect size, sure. I think one thing that this game should definitely lean into, in my opinion, is wild and crazy, like overpowered, nonsensical builds. And just like let people live live their truth, you know. We're gonna take rate of fire and dodge. That's really good. Like, there's some games where balance is important. I don't think this is really one of them. Just make harder bosses. Okay, we don't want either of these. These are bad. Jet stock is good, but we have plenty of rerolls. These are both misses again. Helix ring. We have 2 more. We have 2 more rerolls, but I'm just gonna take the helix ring. It's fine. It's not incredible because we don't have our grenade launcher yet, but we'll get there. It's fine. Penetrations, kind of decent, but I think crit bonus is the way to go. I will say our drone, not particularly strong. That gun that we made kind of popped off at around like 20 minutes, I think. Prior to that, it's a carbine. All right, well, we just take ammo rack. So at some point you do have to make tough decisions because you're never going to max out your gun. That's just not a thing that happens in this game. And because of that, there can be a point in time where if you just roll poorly enough, you do not get, like, you know, if we're going after specifically the golden eye charm and infinite reload, it's possible we don't get both of those. All right, we'll take bullet count up though. I think bullet count up with the assumption that we're gonna end up with a grenade launcher and the double helix barrel is just kind of good. I don't know how much I love corkscrew barrel. And one of these things is going to give us a just pile of XP here. Underbarrel recharge rate. Trying to think if we need that. I don't think so. I will take extra airdrop capacity and enemy spawn rate. Enemy spawn rate is more XP, so obviously that's a good thing. If you survive, if you die, it's well, it's bad. That kind of goes without saying. Kind of the same logic as Brotato, right? More enemies, more XP. Typically is the correct way if you want to win the game, especially if we're pushing to kill the secret boss. All right, so we have cryo magazine, which is the obvious pick. We can get rid of turret placer and blood magazine. There is a grenade launcher. There's a ripper ring, but here's also we do have the option of never taking another piece of this and just stopping here. I actually am gonna take grenade launcher over this. And I would also say that I don't think I want death helix. So I'm gonna banish this. Yeah, that's not where I want to be right now. All right, grenade launcher. That's gonna lead to us firing more bullets, which is nice, or more missiles, I guess, to be precise. Magazine size is the one thing we cannot take, and take crit chance though. Yeah, if we take magazine size up, it's a bad time. Grenade launcher again. I don't think that's it. Eyeball charm is though. Start scaling each other's stats. Bullet size, bullet damage, crit chance. I'm gonna stay bullet damage and some max health here. You can kind of just feel it out. There's definitely a math correct way, but it seems to be balanced in such a way it's pretty hard to make those decisions poor enough where you're end up in a spot where you can't do anything. Go ahead and upper crit chance again. Vision range up is also kind of insane. Like, very much slept on. All right, this is, I mean, we could quad helix, which is not terrible, but I think the goal is to get to infinite ammo as fast as possible. Glass eye is great, but that's better later. Infinite ammo is the priority, then get to golden eye, and then we care more about like the cryo mag, I guess. Take some more attack speed. So one thing we didn't take in this gun that we took in our last gun is the razor grip, which is kind of an interesting choice because it's like the tanky gun, or it's the tanky grip with the retaliation stuff. It gives you a lot of XP bonus, and the other thing it does is at its last upgrade, every time you reload you fire a pretty powerful bullet, which is kind of strong. All right, cryo mag, like I said, that's on the list. On our shopping list of gun parts here. We've taken a little bit of time to clear this area. I think it's because our drone is weaker than normal. But it's okay because he's gonna really pop off. Playing for the long game here. Hopefully. I would probably take double bullet count if we're offered it, and we were offered it. The alternatives being rate of fire and crit bonus, which is very good. Yeah, the bullet count has to be right. Like, lowering our base damage doesn't feel good. All right, rate of fire is super important. Like, that is one of the things that we need to increase. Since I chose to go this very silly barrel build here. I'm actually gonna go south instead of north, like I normally do in these runs. We're close to full HP. I don't see any reason to press. I think the gun we're using is actually very powerful. I guess the other argument too, right, that I didn't really talk about is getting XP gain up is fine. Getting ammo magazine or the ammo rack as fast as possible is the best idea, because it should put a sawed-off magazine or fight-off magazine or whatever it's called, the magazine down add-on, in the pool for us, and that is like the most important thing we can do. Just gonna scoot over here. Just gonna scoot a little bit over here. Get all this XP. What's in the box? What's in the box? I'm just gonna ignore the stock. Ergonomic grip. Okay. I think we gotta take. I think we're supposed to take deep freeze here. Yeah. And not getting ammo rack kind of sucks. I swear having maxed out pods would be really helpful. Bullet count up. I think bullet count up is also just pretty good, right? Although we may have run into the problem where they just don't hit the same target. I'm wondering if I'm gonna need to have more bullet size to make this work the way I want it to. Because again, I've abandoned the norm by not taking shotgun here. Made everything more difficult. Oh, it's the wrong one. That's upsetting. All right. Well, we get to choose one of these two stocks. We get big rate of fire upgrade and reload speed, which doesn't matter, and more bullet spread. But we get the move speed from jet stock. Or we get the rate of fire and bullet damage. I think I want this one. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. It's one of those, if that was the other upgrade for the ammo mag, we're in a like insanely good position. Now we're sadly, I would say, a bit behind. I wonder. I haven't thought about this. Are the upgrades that you get from those pods locked in when the pods fall from the sky, or when you click on them or step into them? Because we could, in theory, hold them until I have the next ammo rack with the intent of trying to find the sawed-off magazine, since I need a good few of them. Huh. We also have Bertha coming here in a second. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there for the minute. Just for the momento. I don't really know what we want from Bertha. Probably just like one of the regular upgrades. At least Bertha's like large and easy to hit. I like how I'm doing science experiments during this big run here, trying to figure out like, oh, how does this work? How does this mechanic go? Whilst trying to beat the like near impossible secret boss. I say near impossible because we know the one build that does beat it is using the shotgun, doing kind of what I'm doing right now. Bullet damage, 2 armor, 6 movement speed is probably going to be the answer. You don't really need to question that much more. I'm gonna leave him on the ground. I'm gonna leave him on the ground. I'm gonna come back. Just take a little trip around here, pick up some of this XP, hit the XP tree. Maybe, just maybe, it works like I hope it does. I don't know. All right, ammo. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Okay. Now, I think it activates after that one. Not the last one. As far as getting the filed off magazine. Obviously, it's not going to happen for us, but... take rate of fire. Yeah, probably. Trying to think how much rate of fire we're actually going to end up needing, because at some point we get like a lot through the upgrades we're naturally taking. Bullet count. Yeah, let's keep taking bullet count. Our bullet size seems very tiny. I don't know why that is. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is go back up the north path. We are after El Fuego, so you need to remember that I can't just like do nothing and just chill in this area the entire time. I should have taken jet stock. Thinking about it, Just for the movement speed. Why were there bees there? Did I somehow hit the bees that far off screen? What's going on here? Maybe my drone did it? I don't know. Weird. Level 27. Not bad. I don't think our damage is bad. It's not good yet, but I mean, it's, you know, gonna skyrocket right now. Shatterer shows up at the same time. That's upsetting. Whatever, have to take this. Okay. So now we have instant reload and a lower magazine, and we are looking for filed off magazine, which is going to give us, I think it's 24 fire rate every time we grab it as well. And we got it at 11 minutes, so we should have time. We're level 28. Say realistically, we get to about level 54-ish, 52 to 54. Our odds are decent for finding like 2, maybe 3 of them in the upgrades. Well, probably better now. All right, 24 fire rate, minus 35 max, 3 movement speed. It's so good. It's so good. It literally just does everything you want it to. And a whole bunch of apples because I don't know, we're some type of Death Note god or something. I don't know. Call me Ryuk. Give me the airdrop capacity and enemy spawn rate so that maybe, just maybe, we hit more filed off magazines. Because if we can get, look, if we can get 60 fire rate and drop our ammo down to 1 bullet, we're doing things. We still need the golden eye charm on us. That's a big thing, and that's also going to increase our magazine size, which is kind of bad, for the record. Like, that's not a good thing, but it just is what it is. All right, what do we get? We get all the normal things. Okay, fire rate, crit bonus. Maybe we take crit chance and that. No, I am a airdrop capacity believer right here. Get our crit rate from other sources. Airdrop capacity is going to do some work here. See, we get more bullets as our grenades are going out. And that's the thing, I don't really want to upgrade our grenades. I don't think we need to do that. Like, our core upgrades are very important. They're the things on our list. Well, that raises a question, doesn't it? Because there's obviously this, right? Obviously, glass eyeball charm is crazy. And then there's this. The Shatterer magazine is just like kind of everything you want. It adds 3 penetrations and 2 times bullet size. And it puts us on the right path. I'm gonna go ahead and take Shatterer. I think. I don't know if that's right though. That's a tough one. I think both of those are like mandatory for what we're up to. All right, let's well, we'll go back out of the elite area now. And see how the non-elites handle the shenanigans I have brought. I do need to pick up all the resources too, because like stuff's be expensive in this game. File off magazine number 2, maybe? That's not it. Okay, crit bonus. Crit bonus is fine. I'm seeing one problem we might have. With all these bullets, how am I supposed to hit, like, the target? Like, all these bullets are great, right? But there's no way I'm hitting El Fuego with all these bullets at the same time. So this is pretty terrible. Bullet damage, airdrop capacity 0.6 is insane, and shatter gets more ice shards. Okay. That's honestly, the airdrop capacity on that might be good enough. I totally forgot that last upgrade had it. It's kind of ridiculous. I think airdrop capacity is like one of the better stats in the game. It's a gun. The real joke about that is, you know, getting filed off magazine. Because the more things we get to see at each odd, or chances we have for that, and that's like the whole deal. Maybe I shouldn't have had the droid or the drone on wacko mode with that gun. Maybe that's the odd part here. Obviously wacko mode works pretty good with that other gun I have for the drone, but not really a carbine type thing. All right, we're just gonna breeze through the Hive Barons here real quick and get to the elite Hive Barons, or ancient Hive Barons, or whatever prefix Hive Barons we get offered. Really? No, okay. Fine, it's gonna happen. It is inevitable. Do worry about that golden eye charm though. The large magazine size upgrade is gonna make it real difficult without some luck and assistance. Charger's just dead. Oh, did that I wasn't supposed to be here. I messed up. I was supposed to be in the Grove at 16 minutes for Gang to show up. That's, I feel like that's an important mistake that I made. Because Gang has the magazine reduction. Well, rate of fire, bullet count. Massive rate of fire, resource drop rate. I think we need the bullet count, move speed. There is the move speed issue with Fuego. I guess the other thing is, I don't know if I'm set up to really defeat him from a kiting standpoint, huh? This feels like eyeball charm. None of these other things actually like reduce my magazine size, which is the main thing, so. At least Eyeball Charm gives us 35% crit, which is honestly an insane amount of any one stat to get. Gonna use our ability on cooldown as we do the part of the rush playstyle. Definitely want to see some more interesting abilities though. Maybe a self heal for like a tanky character. Maybe some summons. File off magazine. No? Okay. Well, crit bonus is like close. Except literally not close. We need like 3 more filed off magazines. Since I goof, because I made the goof and didn't get gang. Ah yes, to the grand hive barons. How grand they are. So grandiose. Everything's just dying. This gun's pretty good, regardless of the outcome of this run. But I guess most infinite ammo guns are. Okay, I will go this way. 1.1 bullet damage is nice for me and my partner, and crit chance, or not crit chance, credits. But it gets us 1 step closer to the GoldenEye charm, which is good. Again, a lot of that relies on us hitting some number of filed off magazines, more than 1. I assume you get more than 1, right? I've definitely gotten more than 1, so you know, just presuming here that it's not a one-time only sort of deal. If it is, that would be well, new information to me, and it also changed a lot of what I think is viable. Although I will say at the start of this, I did say we were gonna have to high roll to make this work. Because without 1 bullet, this really doesn't do what you want it to do. I think if we had like 3 bullets, we'd be fine though. So I'm not like super greedy, right? I think 9 is asking a lot. Okay, this is not. I think more rate of fire. 9 bullets. Too many bullets. Too many bullets in the magazine. And then here's the problem. So it's a 13 bullets and the reload speed goes down. Although, what if we just took it, right? And say, hey game, you owe us right now. Well, and then the game can spit in our faces like it does. Airdrop capacity works. How does it work? A pod with 3.5 will drop 3 options. And 50. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was making sure it wasn't like extra halves or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's take rate of fire and dodge skills some more. I mean, the dodge skill on that, I mean, the taking the golden charm there is kind of interesting. I mean, it buffs myself and it buffs the drone. Filed off well, this cannot be filed off magazine. Give me rate of fire, crit chance, Reduce bullet spread. Actually, wait. Nah, that's not as good as I want it to be. It's like, if we reduce the bullet spread enough, can we like pull all of our bullets in instead of having them flying in a helix pattern? But I don't think so. I think the helix overrides it. Our collection range is pretty large though. Also, we're only level 44 at 21 minutes. That's not great. Okay, now we're 45. Where is... I don't know why I took that. There's no reason to take that. This feels like death. I'm being... Rate of fire? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I take it, but like... we struggling right now. Okay. Premium grip. Max or crit chance. More bullet damage. No. Damage. Bullet count up. Drops our damage in half. Increases our bullets by 5. That's technically more bullets. Meanwhile, blast grenade launcher does effectively nothing. This gets us to a crit bonus. Also, oh, actually, this doesn't lower our damage by that much. Okay, quad helix barrel time. Let's go. I think the truth of the matter, when you get down to it, is that this gun is not ready for El Fuego. Having said that, I will sacrifice a elite material for you guys for the content. We could at least see the damage. Our drone should be doing a decent amount. How is it even possible that we've hit one filed off in like, was it 20 levels now? If anyone's keeping track, is it 20? That's abysmal. So, but to be fair, okay, if we were keeping track, so we should have gotten Gang's, or should have had a chance at Gang's magazine down, which would have put us at like 9 bullets. Corkscrew is, well, I mean, if we took the other one, we definitely take this. It's just a ton of bullets, a ton of damage. Makes our bullets shoot kind of funny, but fine. We would have needed to hit. So we basically need to hit 2 more file off magazines for this like setup to actually function at 1 ammo. Like 2 more plus Gang's thing. That's, I don't know, that might be too much. That might be asking too much. Maybe it would have been better just to try it out with the RPG. It has the same amount of shots as, I mean, the same amount of magazine size as the shotgun, so you can get to the 1 bullet very easily. And you can like, you can do some stuff with that. I mean, this gun is actually hilarious, but it doesn't, I don't feel like it's getting the job done that I want it to. Bullet speed, no. No, bullet damage, crit chance. Crit chance is capped, that wouldn't hurt. Maybe frame stock to help us move away. I don't know. I have a suspicion that we are, what they call fucked by El Fuego. Alright, sawed off as my last upgrade. That'd be cool. No? Okay. Well, you know. Sometimes it be that way. Oh, and then having the drone as wacko also maybe not ideal. On the other hand, I do have another GoldenEye gun active now. This rocket launcher thing is a GoldenEye gun. I will turn on manual targeting for this, so I can put the corkscrews to him. Adam. He's too fast. He is far too fast. Bump stock, rate of fire, bullet damage, since reloading or letting go of the trigger. Oh, that's not really a thing. Moving will increase your rate of fire. Probably pretty good. Stay away from me. Stay away. Stay away. We're actually moving his bar a little bit. The problem is there's no CC right now. File off magazine. Late into the game. I knew it. I knew it was going to show up. That puts us at 6. Oh, if we were... Okay. Did we just do 50 million damage with that gun? So, no, we didn't. Just total. That was only 28 million. So we needed one more of these, plus, yeah, that tracks. I think it's a pretty cool gun, for sure. If I, you know, it can peak, it peaked over 500k. Yeah, too many bullets for one. Also, if we take a look here at things we didn't really finish. Well, I guess we got kind of what we wanted. It was just a matter of not getting the bullet size down to 0. Which would have turned this onto, you know, every bullet does 4.5. Actually, every bullet does 9 because your partner also gets the effect, right? And then, in addition to the 1.5 here, plus bullet size, plus penetration, really adds up. So, yeah, not quite. I don't think the Helix ring barrel was really the way to go either. I think you're probably better off. Honestly, even a sniper barrel might have been better. Just go big damage. But the magazine size down here is pretty cool. So, I don't know. I'm gonna mess around with this some more. And I will be back. It's definitely not a gun to waste. Oh, this poor little guy is having he's on fire and frozen. Nice. Anyways, don't forget to do the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the deal. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.